Kristin Chenoweth. Yes, come on in, Kristin.
How you doing?
So glad to see you. She, of course, was a part of our Christmas special for Fox and Friends.
You
and now
enjoyed
she's
that,
back.
didn't you?
I had a blast.
That was so great. We got
Hi,
to hear
Kristin.
your
How are you?
voice.
Great to see you.
And now you've written a new book.
Yeah, I'm busy. I don't mess around.
Do you really have time to be here on the curly couch with us?
Never live that down.
I would miss it.
Yeah, we're going to talk a little bit about what you're up to.
Comes in has nothing to do with the situation. This is more about like, why do you care?
Wasn't even their office. Just walked into somebody else's office.
If they
and
were
said,
having a seance, I'm sure that no one would have said a word.
This is also what I want to say. If I had been the third party and walked in and saw two people of different faiths than me having a moment, saying a prayer, saying something in Hebrew, I'd be like, good for you. That's your thing. I don't. That's just.
Put your prayer rug down. We don't care. This is a free country. You're free to be religious. You're free to be irreligious, but you're not free to impugn somebody's faith and somehow believe that you're offended because somebody else practices something you don't.
Well, let me just say, it gets very scary when we start suing people because they pray. That is when I get nervous.
But that's the PC society that we live in right now. To me, this is one person who had a problem with it, and now it's a big deal. These two young women have been suspended from college. This is on their record for life, and this is going to a federal court in San Francisco. I don't hold out a lot of hope.
Wasting our money.
Well, what I want to know is, what is it going to say on their record? They were thrown out of college because they prayed.
Yeah,
I mean, come on.
I mean, like, there are so many
that
worse
might be a crime
things.
pretty soon.
Unbelievable.
Well, the whole thing makes me really, you know what it does? Makes me very sad.
Me too.
Yeah.
That's what it does to me.
Makes me very sad, and I hope, and I just want to say to the two girls, you hang in there, because I pray all the time. People don't know it. How dare, you know what? Now I'm getting mad.
Yeah, I know. And you know what? The other thing is, we're praying for them.
Right. That's right. That's right. And of course, there's cynics out there going, "Oh, listen to them now. They're praying for them." But let's actually pray for the person that is doing this.
Yeah.
Maybe they can.
Will you stick around even though you're getting your blood all boiled up? Because we want to talk to you about what's going on in your life right now in a new book. Also ahead, former Secretary of Homeland Security Michael Chertoff in the green room and former CIA Director Michael Hayden are going to join us. They're talking about the growing problem of violence spilling over our borders.
But first, Allison and Clayton have a look at what's coming up on the weekend show. Hi, guys.
Hey, guys. Yeah, coming up. We are back with award-winning actress Kristin Chenoweth. New memoir coming out, A Little Bit Wicked, Life, Love, and Faith in Stages. You know, you also have a new animated series called Sit Down, Shut Up on Fox. That sounds like something that I used to hear every day at school.
In the back of the car.
And it's coming up on Fox, 8:30 p.m.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's a really funny show. It's the guys who did Arrested Development.
Oh, yeah.
It's about a group of dysfunctional teachers who bring new meaning to the phrase, every child should come in second. So
I love it.
The title of your book is fitting because, of course, you started the role that was so famous on Broadway with the play Wicked.
Yes. Glinda, or Galinda, as she's known in the show.
A good witch.
She's the good witch, but she's not so good, which is why she's fun to play.
You know, you've got a great story. You start in, and there you are, obviously in stage makap, along with the green one.
Yes.
You've got a great story. It started in Oklahoma. Small town.
Yep.
And you had a lot of challenges from the get-go.
I mean, you know, I was adopted, and that was never a big deal to me, but it seemed like always to others, it's like, ooh, how long were you in the orphanage? Well, I never was. I went right home with my new family. But I was little, and I had this unique speaking voice and this incredibly high soprano voice, and I just remember being in the girls' bathroom once, and this girl just looked at me and said, this arch enemy of mine, I guess, said, "I just want to beat you up because you're happy all the time." And I said, "I'm so not worth a punch. Don't do it. Don't do it." But I think there is a misconception about me that I'm a happy person all the time, and I am. I have a joy in my heart, but I've also had, I mean, everybody has their down days and have battled a little bit of depression, and that's where faith and family and all that stuff comes in. So I talk about that too.
Oh, trust me, nobody who's ever been successful hasn't gone through a few little pitfalls along the way.
That's right.
You talk about adoption in your book very openly, and I think one of the greatest things I ever heard was from a Miss America who once said that she was adopted. She says, but she finally came to realize that most people's parents just had what they had. But of all the kids in the world, her parents got to choose her, and it made her very special. I thought, what a wonderful perspective.
That is such a great perspective, and to hear so early in the morning. And it's true.
Early? Oh, my gosh, we're half
I know you guys are like ready to go to bed for have dinner. I have to say that my parents always made sure that it felt special to me, and it never felt wrong. It just felt like, well, that's my family. And if you met them, you'd go, of course she's their daughter.
Well, it's great that we have met you. Thank you for helping us with our Christmas special. And
of course.
If you want a great book that tells the life of Kristin Chenoweth, it is called A Little Bit Wicked, Life, Love, and Faith in Stages. Get it? Broadway. Kristin, thank you.
Great to see you.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Thank you, Kristin.
The president in the hot seat after releasing CIA torture secrets, former Secretary of Homeland Security Michael Chertoff and former CIA Director Michael Hayden next.